that's kind of where we're going to go with this. So again, continue to humor me. And what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at some photographs. And what I want you to do is, as soon as you see that photograph, think about the emotion that you feel. And I'm going to have you guys kind of share some of those emotions with me. And can you guys all hear me back there too? All right, good. So there it is. I'll try to duck out of the way really quickly. But anybody, now that you're seeing it, what emotion do you feel from this?
Oops.
Oops. Okay. Absolutely. Anybody else feel something different?
I probably was drinking and driving.
Okay. So maybe drinking and driving. Anger.
Somebody broke my windshield.
Okay. Anybody else feel something?
I feel happy.
You feel happy. Tell me why you feel happy when you see that.
Somebody found this wonderful car at a reduced rate and they're going to restore it.
Okay, so there's life, right? There's a story that goes past whatever happened here, right? So again, what just happened there with one photograph is some people saw in the past, some people saw in the future, right? Again, we take one single thing and we all see it differently. Somebody might look at this and say, you know, oh, I feel happy because somebody's going to give it some love. Or I feel sad because maybe somebody died in an accident, right? Maybe somebody was drinking and driving. Who knows what the story is? But again, through one lens, we each bring a different perspective. Let's try it again. How does this picture make you guys feel?
Relax.
Relaxed. There's a few relaxed there. Relaxed? I think we have consensus on relaxed. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else feel something different than relaxed? That's good. See, we all want to stay in relaxed, right? Moisture, hydration.
I see cool.
Cool, all right? So you can actually feel it, right? It goes beyond just kind of an emotion to really actually feeling what's happening in that picture. Anybody else see something different? Yeah.
I see bummer, I'm going to get rained on because I ride a bike to get
There you go, see? Again, that's a totally different perspective. So what she's bringing into this is reality. The reality is I have to ride my bike to get to where I want to go. And if I see something like that, bam, hits me in the face that I got to drive or ride into rain. Right? Whereas you guys sit back and you're probably thinking beach and calm and cool and absolutely. So it's relaxed. Nap. Right? I'm going to try to wake you up. Keep you guys with me for a little bit. Now what do you guys see?
Pain.
Pain. Why?
Yes.
Okay.
All the mixed colors. Pain, just like it is.
Mixed feelings, mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Mixed feelings and emotions. Okay. Okay.
She said frustration.
Why frustration? Because that's a great word.
Just like probably something to be on my mind a lot, and then just gonna take the frustration out of someone.
All right.
Okay, then I'm gonna go.
All right. It's a big mess. So again, you're thinking, it doesn't even matter what it is, I just got to clean it up. Now I'm probably not too happy. All right. Frustration, right? Even that's a little bit of frustration. Okay. Anybody feel anything different? How about you guys in the back? I know it's hard to see, but how does it make you feel even from back there? A mess, messy. All right.
art.
Could be creative. Absolutely, something totally different. All right. A different type of motivation. You know, but again, when you think about perspective, art in one eye, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Any other emotions that this one makes you feel? Ignorance. That's a good word. How about you guys in the back?
Confused.
What was that? Confused. That's a good word. I like that. How about this one?
Mystery.
A mystery. So mysterious.
Lost.
Heat. All right. What did you guys? Lost?
Yeah.
Why lost?
I don't know, because it looks like that the person is like, you know, got her hands up here on her face and it's like, it don't look like you know what no, nothing in her hands, just standing there.
Alone.
Alone.
Afraid. Why afraid?
Shadow.
Okay.
Times when people are unsure of themselves or unsure of things, they'll hide in other people's shadows. Or they'll remain under the table, so to speak.
Very whimsical. Whimsical, right? Totally different than that kind of alone, afraid, scared. Whimsical. Why whimsical?
Well, just because of the way she has her head tilted and the way her body is.
Okay. Careful?
Carefree.
Carefree. Okay, why carefree?
Just like the lady said, the way she's loaded.
Okay, kind of tilted. Okay. Does she look powerful or does she look meek?
Powerful. She looks tall.
Okay. Okay.
God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
How people come across it and how we take that and run with it.
Yeah.
That is so not true.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Which means we need to do our homework before we just take
Yes.
whatever it is that they're trying to show us.
Yeah, we can't take it at face value. And again, that's one of the wonderful things about photography. And when I met with James initially, we went through an experience like this with another group of people. And we started to talk about if you were going to tell your story without showing faces, without showing a person, using a metaphor, how would you do it?
To get to almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
To understand that, because my mom used to always tell me, that lady ain't doing nothing to you. You the one doing wrong. And I'm like, no, I don't think she liked me and all of this right here. So when I hear that, a bell just goes off in my head. Hold on.
I know I've heard that.
And a bell just goes off in my head, and I'm like, come on now. This lady got 300 students. She got her own life at home. Out of you, out of all these students, it's just her day to mess with you. You know that. I said that didn't sound right. But when I was bringing that story to my mom, it sounded good.
Absolutely. Because it was real to you then. Absolutely.
I thought that was the gospel truth when I told my
Absolutely.
mom that no, I didn't do that. She's picking on me.
And I think the other thing that we can do is we can tell our stories. Because the faces of Dropout don't all look like people think they look like. And I think that that's a really important thing that you guys can do just by picking up a camera and going out there and showing people what your stories are. What's your future? You know, what are your goals and ambitions? Not to
There you go. We just had this conversation.
Then you're ready for it, right? Pow, there it is. Goals and ambitions.
I was really saving like getting culinary arts
Right, that's.
I love it.
because I have experience when I was in
Did I
high
have
school. I
a-
had experience by taking a culinary class with everything you should do and not doing restaurants. So I have a lot of experience with that.
Absolutely. And again, the message of dropouts is that they're unmotivated, they're lazy, they don't want to learn, they don't have goals or drive.
All right, now we have one.
That's not true. I've gone to school for,
So you're telling me everything in their smart except for that one.
so how do you guys feel now?
Different from before.
Different, how different? Tell me how you feel differently.
I think you told us what the pictures were and, you know, explained the different
Yeah,
from what we thought, you know, before.
yeah.
Still outstanding.
But both of the things are true. You felt that emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt it. It was real.
I think that you can almost, and I try not to do this myself, by listening to stories because it's my job. I try to keep myself out of it as far as judgment goes. So because I hear your story, I'm not gonna think that you're less than. But the old me used to sum people up just by their story or looking at them. You know, the physical, you know, tells the story, what the old me. So what I've learned how to do is keep myself out of that story.
Yeah.
And just look at the whole person
Yeah,
and say that, okay, God, they're on their way.
Absolutely.
And they need this to take them further. This is where they are now, and they just keep moving.
Yeah.
Like my mom said, my grandma always say, just keep living, baby. Yeah.
And especially because you're getting your perspective to start looking forward
Yes.
instead of always looking back,
Yes,
which is something that sometimes we get stuck in.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, that is really all that I have to share with you guys today.
Powerful. Well, thank you, Miss
Thank
Gemma.
you.